Oh, that was fun.
Whiskey and cigarettes.
Look at this. The poor Irish, you know, if they're not invaded by Cromwell or infested with leprechauns, they got this guy.
I'll get me slingshot. Shuffle off to Buffalo.
McRoar. Oh, growl.
Sorry, I'm a little lost. Can you tell me how to get to Tokyo?
Quick, let's emigrate.
This guy's good at pushing kids around.
Habanero sauce.
Not a very good juggling act.
Oh, real shame for the island. The Let's Go Europe people are visiting tonight.
These walking catfish are really big. Whew.
Dave Foley.
Hey, come on, I was just coming to the Kaylee. I guess you don't want me then.
I'll put on my asbestos underwear and I'll be back.
Fine, I'll spend my euros elsewhere.
Well, I never.
I like how the horse is so affected by the gunfire.
Nice day for shooting rabbits.
Actually, it's better when it's a little overcast.
That any way to talk to an old friend?
Don't be a fool, Kane. I'm out here to kill you.
I wouldn't do that to you.
I know you've been missing on purpose, but it won't do you any good.
You know, they should start dating other people.
Yep, or shooting them.
You haven't been doing so well yourself.
I think maybe they should read You Just Don't Understand.
You know, back in those days when you had relationship problems, you really had relationship problems.
That hurts!
Rose,
Yes?
in case I don't see you again, there's something I'd like to ask you.
What is it?
Do you?
What's Fred McMurray like?
Is it a two-way thing?
Oh, he just popped that out of his shoulder.
It's a two-way thing.
Oh, guess it's kind of one way now.
This is kind of like Ride the High Country, except it's not very good.
You shoot like a girl.
Rose?
Hey, you don't have 8 or 9 pints of plasma on you, do you?
Rose?
Come on, pick up. I know you're there.
Oh, right in the hat.
Now I'm going to have to make new friends.
She'll have to start a new town now.
Yeah.
This is what I'll remember when I think of the movie Mitchell. And I will think of it.
Oh, wait, I lost him. Oh, nope, there he is.
Mitchell, even his name says, is that a beer?
You know, they're easy to follow when they use their turn signal.
Man, why don't they just tie their bumpers together?
You know, it's not an official chase scene without the walk at your walking.
Yeah.
There it is.
Hot merging action.
Oh, goodness, they merged successfully. My heart was in my throat there. Mitchell.
Jeez, these guys couldn't shake a trolley.
This makes driving Miss Daisy look like Bullet.
Next week on Mitchell, the Cloverleaf.
And today, 3M is a vibrant company, combining innovation, effective risk management, and marketing. 3M.
Oh boy, they're traveling at speeds of up to 25 miles per hour.
I've seen faster funeral processions.
The only really exciting thing is that Vanishing Point is being filmed on the other side of the canyon.
Oh, this is nice. They're using the light rock for the chase scene rather than the grunge sound.
I like the light.
Oh, finally, the chase scene's pace car.
Yes, the Lincoln Continental, perfect for off-road excitement.
I can't shake 'em, boss. Here, I'll lightly touch the brake and then accelerate.
Hey, get out of our chase scene.
The vicious Mustang culls the weak ones from the herd.
Hey, you Mitchell! Can I not have your autograph?
Well, so pass if you're gonna. Come on.
Excuse me, may I cut in? May I have this chase?
Do you have any facial expressions?
This is fun.
Way up in the heavens, far out in space, in a beautiful golden crystal palace right above the North Pole, lives a kind and jolly old gentleman.
My dad.
Santa Claus, also known as St. Nicholas.
No distinguishing
The
marks
best
or
friend of
scars.
boys and girls everywhere. But let's move in for a closer look. Come along.
St. Barbie the Archangel.
Stay. Stay.
Action Jesus, manger sold separately. I will rule the world.
I think Santa would be in his sweats on his days off, huh?
Ha! It's almost Christmas, and I must finish the toys for all the good children on Earth. I hope you'll pardon me, but you know I mustn't be late.
Just humor him.
Why does he have an Air Force star above his door?
Well, Santa flew 23 missions over North Korea.
You don't say.
Fun problems.
Now Santa Claus on Pipe Dreams.
It's Liberace Santa.
Now Santa plays the 6 wives of Henry VIII.
If he doesn't know the word to this song, you'd think that he'd know the word.
Dominica. Ooh,
The flirting nun.
Bill got it.
Swiss steak for lunch. Lucky guy.
I'd like to make a confession. I think you're hot.
You know, Dave Barry's not funny.
I should have used Mitchum.
Turn your head. You're fine.
Drop that knife.
Do you mind? We're playing war games.
What, does he have a fur ball or something?
Drop it, I said.
I am the walrus. Cuckoo-ca-choo.
Gee, I think I had her in 8th grade.
Now, time for his catheter.
She's a flibberty gibbet, a will-o'-the-wisp, a clown.
I want this problem called Maria taken care of permanently.
Sister Mary Mayhem.
Father, forgive me, for I have murdered.
Yea, though I walk through the shadow of the valley of death.
Oh.
Hey, Eda Brickell's in there.
Now, why is she singing the theme to the $6 Million Man? It's a good show.
But what I wouldn't give to be Mr. Bubble right now.
Well, what's your problem?
Sorry. Wrong room.
Melanie Griffith?
Are you waiting for a bus?
I said, well,
Get the heck out of here. Hey, wait a second.
bring Mommy a beer.
I'll be right out.
Why do they have a bathtub in the sitting room?
Well, turn your back.
Done.
Now, what did I come in here for? Danny who?
Now that really appeals to purient interests.
Naked floor.
Well, hello there, tassel feet.
Joel, when I grow up, I want to be a drifter.
How does that towel stay in place?
Nice shirt.
Are you in the wrong room now?
I've never been in a righter room in my life.
I don't know.
If this room is wrong, I don't want to be right.
You know what? The problem is that she looks like Kurt Russell in Tango and Cash.
No, that takes away from it.
Do you know now?
Do you take MasterCard?
I don't know what room I'm in.
This hooker is just prostituting herself.
You know, being with a hooker's just too much of a commitment for him. He can't handle it.
Well, I'll see you along the way.
What about her? Oh, tie her up and toss in the back of the seat.
Tough luck on E.G.
Tie her up? You heard me. Sure, I heard you. But maybe you'd like to tell me what I used to tie her up with.
Well, I got some rope in the trunk.
That looks strong enough. Tear up and use it. You heard her, girl. Get a move on.
I'm sorry, but this is so great.
I completely condone what you're doing.
Now back to you, handsome.
Look, you have my money. You have my watch. You have my ring. What more do you want?
We're going out again real soon, Rick. See, this works as a nice matching cuff, too.
Toss in the back of the seat. Okay, but do you mind telling me where we're going? Someplace where it's safe. Just follow us.
Dr. Forrester has sent us a truly great movie.
Rabbit goes around the feet, through the thing.
Could you switch the radio station, please?
She'll probably be okay. Bye, honey.
Don't wait up, honey. I'm doing this for you.
Now, if all four of you have to get involved, I understand. It could get rough, and that's fine.
Third day in a row with him this has happened. I'm beginning to suspect something.
A Fanta Suite will never satisfy her again.
I beg of you, don't lightly kiss my belly, and then don't nibble at my nipple buds, and don't drag your shiny hair across my body, because I hate that. You know, there's a spot behind my ear. Please don't kiss there.
$11 went a long way back then.
All right, girls, can I see your park permit? Oh, my God!
Oh.
Okay, squeal, piggy.
What a great movie!
Oh, we gotta get Gypsy.
She's gotta see this.
Wormholes again.
Penthouse Forum, the motion picture.
Oh, tattletale. Jeez.
Okay, honey, I'll meet you at home. Refuses to file charges.
Says thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you.
Hundreds of men flocked to crime scene.
They took turns at Tommy, and there was four of them. Cardboard boxes aren't working. Try throwing a piece of paper or a cotton ball.
This is hard to watch because I care about them both so much.
I care about the boxes. Why should innocent freight have to suffer?
He looks better without makeup.
Yeah, he's so pretty. He really doesn't need it.
Battle of the guys who peaked in high school.
I got point of view vertigo here.
My trained wiener will finish you off.
Merengue.
I'll just wait till you're done twirling it.
Backers! So these guys are kung fu fighting.
My bell collection.
Ah!
Well, you know, Manos.
Right, right. Not in so many words.
You know, Manos.
Oh, yeah, I hear you.
Tonight, Manos gets caught in a deadly game of cat and mouse.
Yeah, sorry, but you're not filming Manos Hands of Fate in our town.
Maybe it's a hot poodle.
All right, nothing to see here. Show's over. I love that one.
Cover me, Ron. Check this out.
You have any idea how you were framing back there?
All right, mister. I see you have a tail light problem. No excuse. Running late, first vacation, kid getting tired. That's too bad.
Wait a minute.
Can't you give us
This
a break,
is just one
officer?
guy talking. Just
Well,
one guy.
All right. Sure do appreciate it. We are running kind of late. Okay.
Just one
If
guy.
you're running late, you should have started
Is he
earlier.
Jeffrey Zaslow?
Anyhow, no tail light. Have it fixed. Thank you, officer.
Thank God he didn't search the trunk, honey.
You know, that was just one guy doing all those voices. I can't believe it.
So what are we, about a half hour into this movie?
No, I'm afraid not. It's more like a minute.
No.
Yeah.
Huh.
If you lived here, you'd be home by now.
Look, pigs, lies, and videotape.
Joel, this is going to turn into a snuff film.
Oh, the Mads wouldn't do this. This is not a snuff film, I guarantee it.
Hey, look, them blue Kentucky hills of Tennessee.
All right, a little Manos taking us up to news time here. Manos.
Honey, please, not while I'm driving.
Valley Loogie? No.
Okay. What about the Valley Lodge?
No! Now they're going back the other way. This isn't kosher. I shouldn't be eating this.
H.G. Wells' Food of the Ducks.
Oh, sorry we couldn't show you the actual growing sequence.
Oh, great. Now there's going to be duck stuff all over the yard.
Can you imagine if you fed this to cattle or to chickens?
Or Jim J. Bullock?
6 times the size. Imagine the money. Genius, the first thing you've got to do is make some more of this stuff.
If he can remember what he made it from. Of course I can.
Bill Barney.
Oh boy, we're going inside now.
Go to the Dells, ride the ducks.
Huh? Oh, real chunks of sodium diethylate.
What fin could a duck commit in a single lifetime?
Willow.
First thing we'll do is patent the formula
First we find it.
and market it.
Then we love.
Imagine the problems we're going to solve. Unlimited food supply at practically no extra cost. Oh, and we got to keep this secret. Absolutely secret.
Of course.
The well Fargo wagon is a...
All right, Wolf.
Scarlatti?
I want to go walkies.
Well, come on in.
I can't. I'm a cheap effect.
That's our freakish mishap.
You must have eaten some of the goo when you fed the duck. Oh, Mike, the ducks are gone. Our secret's flown the coop.
Welcome to Shout Factory TV, home of the cult films and classic TV shows that shape today's pop culture. We've got comedy,
Joel, as you know, and I'm on the satellite of love here.
My name is Steve Martin. I'll be out here in just a moment.
action, horror, sci-fi,
Thunderbirds are go.
and live streaming events.
Hey everybody, welcome back to our Turkey Day Marathon.
Start streaming today.
Ladies and gentlemen, of the world stage, prepare
to witness the most mind-bending act of movie riffing ever attempted.
I present to you The Gauntlet.
The Gauntlet?
6 terrible movies riffed one after the other.
Oh, can Jonah Heston, his robot jerks, and you at home survive 6 horrible movies back to back to back to back to back?
We can't riff 6 movies in a row. Our brains will melt. Our souls will implode.
And now to binge the unbingeable binge.
Punch something.
Flush them the movie.
Have mercy.
Oh, kill me! I will kill no, oh, God! That's it. I'm out of here, man. No.
Adorable.
At this point, I'm just stress eating.
Oh, crap.
They trained for this?
God have mercy on our metal souls.
If I don't make it, avenge me!
Yes,
here we go! We should take a moment to pour out a little for those who didn't make it. Come on, man, let it flow.
Okay.
We'll tell you when.
Mystery Science Theater 3000. It's 30 straight hours, and it's called Turkey Day.
Hey everybody, it's me, Joel Hudson. I'm here with Jonah Ray, and we're announcing, or actually starting, the Turkey Day Marathon early. That's because season 12 is debuting on Netflix, actually on Thanksgiving.
Yeah, so this Turkey Day Marathon is we're going to be showing episodes with some historical significance in celebration of MST3K's 30th anniversary, which is this year.
Yeah, and since I was like the first guy, and Jonah's the latest guy, we thought it made a lot of sense. We spanned 30 years.
Ouch.
Yeah, 30 years total between the two of us. And let's see, does that really track, though, 30 years? It's kind of cheating, because you've done it for 2 years, and I did it for 5 years. But
You also call me the latest guy, which means I don't have job security.
There's more coming.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, yeah, there's
All
more
right.
coming. Yeah.
Well, I guess I've started looking around.
So this one is Moon 02. It's from the very first season 1 at Comedy Channel, which became Comedy Central. I had to go and screen this one, and I've always had kind of an opinion about season 1, like they weren't that good, but this one really knocked me out. It's a really funny, weird movie, and the riffing is a bit slower than you're used to, but they're really strong, and I have to say I thought of Josh Weinstein a lot, because he wrote with us then. He's the guy who created the character of Tom Servo. He was with us for KTMA in this first season, and he's all over the place, his writing. So anyway, hope you enjoyed it. It's Moon 02. Did you ever even see this one?
Of course.
This will be your first time?
This will be my first time. I
Okay.
was lying just when I said of course.
You're doing that just so we can get on with the movie,
I'm just
right?
trying to make this like a real Thanksgiving when I'm with a family member.
And you lie.
I lie and say things are going great in my life.
You really kind of backwards engineer a much better version of yourself.
Oh, for
right?
sure. Yeah.
I got it. I do the same, man. Everything's great. Just pass the potatoes.
Happy
Right?
Thanksgiving.
Yep. Okay, this is from the first ever Turkey Day Marathon.
Yeah, and this is actually where you had Dr. Forrester introduce the concept of the Turkey Day Marathon, right?
Yeah, a little backstory. When we were at Comedy Central, there was an ad sales guy named Tony Fox, and he was the guy who came up with the Turkey Day Marathon idea. We loved it and embraced it completely. We thought it made a lot of sense, and we've always had an association with Thanksgiving because the show started 30 years ago at Thanksgiving. So here it is, the first ever Turkey Day Marathon.
Good evening, citizens of Earth. For the next 30 hours, you will be subjected to a constant barrage of pain, suffering, and low-budget angst, known to some of you as Mystery Science Theater 3000. And at the end of 30 hours, you will surrender to me, and I will rule the world.
Wait, look. Check it out. Look, I got turkey, stuffing, pie fixings, plus a new recipe that turns a potato into a progredo. This is going to be the grandest Thanksgiving of all.
Frank, I don't have time for Thanksgiving. I'm on the verge of world domination.
But we have guests coming over.
Frank, don't you understand? We're going to broadcast our Mystery Science Theater 3000 experiments across the country for the next 30 hours straight. And at the end of that 30 hours, all the people of the world will bow down before me.
That's all very fine, but you want to help me bring the stuff in from the car, please?
Oh, sure. Your first dose of pain is an experiment called Ring of Terror. To steal a line from this little gem, Charles Moffat feared not. Puma?
Wanna help? Would you mind?
Hey everybody, it's Jonah Ray here with Joel Hodson.
Hello.
Hope you're enjoying the Turkey Day Marathon. We're about to watch Warrior of the Lost World, which was the first episode of Joel's final season. Is that correct?
That's right. I would go on to do a total of 11 more episodes. I think I went halfway through the season, and then Mike took over.
Yeah, and so and I believe it's but Hercules aired before this one.
Well, if you want to get all twitchy about it, yeah. I mean, that's a technicality, though. I mean, right?
That's my job.
Yeah.
Enjoy Warrior of the Lost World.
Let's all get deep into it.
Yeah, let's try. I'm really hoping people are eating Thanksgiving food while watching this, knowing full well that they're going to have a bunch of Thanksgiving food, while watching.
No, that would
season.
be kind of tragic, actually, if someone screwed up and had 2 Thanksgivings.
Okay, so what we'll recommend is that you order some Stouffer's style, TV dinner Thanksgiving feast, and eat that while watching this marathon, and then be prepared to feast on regular Thanksgiving food while watching our new season on Netflix that comes out on Turkey Day.
I think Stouffer's is even kind of dressing it up a bit. I think you should get even a cheaper, turkey loaf.
Yeah.
And just kind of do that.
What about a Hungry Man? That's a real sad one.
A Hungry Man?
Yeah.
Yeah. Hungry Man, I could imagine you when you were 12 wanting a Hungry Man. Huh?
Non-stop.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I wanted 2. I wanted Hungry Men.
That's like for the 12-year-old in every boy. Mom, just get me the Hungry Man. It's got 4 pieces of chicken. It's delicious.
Mom had a real rough day on the playground. I'm just going to need to watch the game, Wizards of the Lost Kingdom, and have a Hungry Man.
Yeah. So good luck with that Hungry Man early Thanksgiving meal. Hey everybody, this is another flashback. Turkey Day 95 was also known as the MST3K anthology.
And this is where Servo and Crow are debating what's better, stuffing or potatoes. And we all know that if Trumpy was there, he would vote potatoes.
That's right, and I wish I could conjure a character from the past that liked stuffing.
Yeah.
But I couldn't tell you. I guess it could be the guy. I guess it could be that guy, and I accuse my parents and go, Come on, we'll have a good time. I'll make some hamburgers. We'll go to Sunday church together. It'll be wonderful.
That does
Then
sound like a guy.
We'll go fishing later on. It'll be real nice. And then maybe we'll have stuffing.
Yeah, that is a guy that would love stuffing.
Yeah, he would eat stuffing.
Best part of Thanksgiving. The
It's stuffing. You know, we say a simple prayer before we eat the stuffing, and then we just go nuts.
Yeah.
Sometimes I'll even push it against my chest. I like stuffing so much.
In a pinch, stovetop. But
Oh,
I'd
yeah.
rather not. So watch this, and then you decide what you like better.
Yeah.
Potatoes or stuffing.
Oh, hi. Hey, what do you guys want with turkey? Stuffing or potatoes?
Stuffing or potatoes, Mike? Well, funny you should ask, as my colleague Dr. Tom Servo and I are now prepared to publish our findings on the entire stuffing versus potato controversy.
Excuse me, Mike will need the space. Cambot lights. Stuffing versus potatoes.
Stuffing, a complex mixture of grains, vegetables, and fiber.
The potato, nature's bouncing Betty.
Stuffing, the combination of the 4 earth elements: fire, water, sky, and crumbs.
The potato, silent enemy of the colon.
January 8, 1994, stuffing pulls child from burning building.
New York City, potatoes watch helplessly as man is beaten to death. Now let's turn to our scientific findings.
The skin, or jacket of the potato, is incredibly poisonous and will kill in an instant.
Centrifuge tests prove that stuffing is a better vehicle for gravy.
Potato, Norwegian rat of the vegetable kingdom, spreading typhus and gonorrhea as it jumps from ship to ship in the world's busiest port cities.
And now, Mike, a short film. Stuffing, Balm and Gilead versus potato, 8-eyed Hydra, destroyer of worlds.
Give me liberty or give me death, but with dinner, I'll have stuffing.
This is my stuffing. Eat me. Thank you. That's all.
Oh, that's it?
Yep.
Ah,
Yeah.
okay. Well, I guess I know your decision then, huh?
Absolutely.
Because, you know, I was going to have both.
Both is great.
Both is good.
Gotta have both.
I
It's
love
Thanksgiving.
both.
Oh,
Well, then you
really, I love
can
the
take
gravy.
and mush them up.
Yeah.
You mush the whole thing.
No. What's his deal?
Hey everybody, hope you're enjoying the Turkey Day Marathon. We are getting ready to watch the masterpiece, that is Bloodlust.
Yeah, I just want to remind you, this aired 9/3/94. It's Pearl Forrester's very first appearance.
And now, we're coming up on our 30th anniversary, is that correct?
Yeah.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong, is that the Pearl anniversary?
I was going to say the Stink anniversary, but you're actually right. It's the Pearl
It's
anniversary.
the Pearl anniversary, right?
So it's
Yeah.
appropriate to send us pearls if you can.
Yes, unmarked pearls in a sack near the ocean. Enjoy Bloodlust.
All right, Flashback 95, Giving Thanks. Turkey Day 95, the MST3K anthology, was the 5th marathon.
And it was the final Turkey Day Marathon on Comedy Central.
Right.
And it was a great sketch with a whole ton of characters. You had to see Mr. B. Natural and the Devil and everybody giving thanks. It's a real fun, big sketch that you didn't normally get to see in a regular episode, that many people.
Yeah, it was kind of like the commissary at Mystery Science Theater, you
Yeah.
know, like in the Mel Brooks movie.
Yes, exactly.
You know,
Yeah.
like what it would be like if everybody ate together.
Yeah, that's what I always think. Every time I see a movie, I go, it's fun seeing Bruce Willis go into this, building to try and get these guys, but what if they all just sat down for a meal?
That's right. You got to remember that.
Yeah.
And the home of the brave.
Oh, that was very nice.
Yes, it was. Yeah, now, Crow, if we'll just do the blessing.
Crow?
Crow?
It must have slipped out during the hymn.
What?
I tell you, he's been on me since I walked through the door.
A bounder. I'd turn him into a cyst if it wasn't dinner.
Hey, Satan, pass the potatoes. Oh, and cut my meat for me, will you?
And I must have thrown up 24 times in the car alone. Anyway, that's how I got neutered. You want to see the scar?
No, that's all right.
Well, I suppose I gotta get this thing rolling. All right, before we begin, why don't we go around the table and each give a little thanks to God? No offense, Satan.
None taken.
All righty then. Lord, I'd like to thank you for my health, the occasional good massage. Oh, and my son, I guess. Lord, please accept him, though you have seen fit to smite him with so many flaws and failures.
Thank you, Mother. I'm thankful for my mom, my evilness, my pending world domination. Thank you. And my friends, who will be leaving immediately after the meal.
Well, personally, I'm just thankful no one discovered, let's just say, keep away from the chickpeas.
Bless us, O Lord, these my gifts, for we are about to recede. Over and out, stuffing instead of potatoes. What do you got, Satan?
Oh, well, I guess I'm most thankful for my new clients, the cast of Friends, and a special thanks to Mike Ovitz for finally throwing in with me, and most of all, Pat Buchanan.
I guess I'm most thankful for the spirit of music.
Shut up! You tell him, honey. Okay, listen up, everybody. Okay, I have another announcement. Me and Mr. B Natural and myself are going to be engaged. Isn't that right, honey? Okay, and one more thing. I'm going to go drive the bus, if you know what I mean. Okay.
I move we skip to the meal.
I second.
Well, what the hell are we waiting for? Let's eat.
Pass the potatoes, pass the gravy, pass the mustard, pass the corn, pass the roll, pass the...
Are you tired of trying and failing to open bottles on your own? What an impossible chore! Our bottle openers work with minimal effort and don't cause serious injury. Regular glasses are unstable, uncomfortable, and practically invisible. It's a mess waiting to happen. But our MST3KStore.com pint glasses offer an ergonomic design that makes pouring easy. Visit MST3KStore.com for great deals today. A purchase is definitely necessary. Volume 1 easy payment or 25 extremely difficult payments in under a minute. Offer 14 outer space on the moon surface.
Hey everybody, it's me, Joel Hodson. I'm here with Jonah Ray, of course, who's the new star of Mystery Science Theater 3000.
I think the whole cast is the star.
Well, we tend to forget that. We tend to honor you and glorify you, and Thanksgiving is a time to do that.
That's true, but it's up to me to act like I don't want it.
That's right.
But yet accepting it.
That's right.
Yeah.
I mean, it goes without saying that you've already accepted my praise.
That's true.
Just because I've done it.
That's true. But yeah, I will be the star, as you said, your words, not mine, of the upcoming season 12 on Netflix, which will have 6 new episodes coming out on the actual Turkey Day.
You know what? That reminds me of back in the day when I was the host of the show. I never wanted to be called the star either.
I don't like it.
It made me very self-conscious because it is an ensemble. Mm-hmm. Can't just be one person.
Yeah, right? It makes me uncomfortable every time saying it.
Do you feel comfortable saying you're like the only human on the show?
That's usually what I say. I don't like saying host because it's not really me.
That's true.
And then so I usually just tell people I'm the human. I'm the new human on Mystery Science Theater.
That's a good way to do it.
Yeah.
This is Samson versus the Vampire Women. Mm-hmm. It's TV's Frank final appearance, though. Later, I come back and he comes back and we do cameos on Soul Taker downstream.
Right. Yeah.
And I also know that this is when Frank dies and goes to Second Banana Heaven. Not to spoil it for you, because the show is like almost 25 years old. So
that's true. And if you were watching this and you didn't know that, that's a surprise. Thanks for tuning in.
Yeah.
Why did you stop here? But thanks.
I'm glad I spoiled it.
Hey. Don't be so antagonistic towards the audience. They're nice people, I think. I don't know.
What am I, a ventriloquist dummy? Look at these nice people. I don't want to go to church. What do you think of that?
Oh, Joel, I am so sorry, folks. Anyway, here's Samson versus the Vampire Women. Goodbye, Frank.
Wasn't that fun? It's me, Joel, and of course, Jonah Ray. And we're doing the Turkey Day Marathon, which is actually happening before Thanksgiving, if you haven't already gathered that.
Joel, why is that? Why were we doing this Turkey Day thing so early?
There's a good reason for it. Because the new series, The Gauntlet, which premieres on Netflix in just a few days.
November 22nd.
On actual Thanksgiving, right? And because of that, we're having to do this earlier version because we wanted to, you know, we've done these things a long time, and we wanted to we got a lot of requests. People were concerned that we were doing the thing on Netflix. They wanted to make sure we did it anyway, so that's why we're here.
They wanted these tightly scripted interactions between you and I.
Yeah, let me get back to the teleprompter. Okay, that's accurate. You're
yes,
sticking
exactly,
with that. I like that.
But there was a big gap when the show went away, and there was no more turkey marathons, but then you brought it back in 2013?
Yeah, 2013. This is a flashback to the first of the Shout Factory Online Revival Marathons. And so, yeah, we were taking a run at it, and in some ways starting to work with the brand again and starting to think about it kind of helped us get going. And as you know, I partnered up with Shout Factory, and we've since gone and brought the show back and did it on Netflix.
I remember watching it. You know, I was, and that was before we really ever met each other, I think.
Yeah.
And I remember watching it, and I was in a relationship that wasn't going well. And I watched that to comfort myself. And then when Servo and Crow came out at the end, I started to cry. And I think it was a little bit of like nostalgia and wistfulness, but I think it just was a little bit of a leak that turned into a burst dam because of everything else.
You just picked up the phone and said, Gloria, it's over.
Yes, yeah.
Right?
Which was weird because she was in the other room and we lived together. But
right.
It was a difficult time.
Gloria was a whole other thing. I'm protecting your ex-girlfriend, of course. Her name wasn't Gloria.
No.
Right?
No,
I
wasn't.
didn't actually call out her name, right?
No, I don't date Glorias.
All right, I hear you. Right, you're very strict about that.
About names, yes.
Yeah, you're very strict about it. I understand. Anyway, here it is. Flashback to 2013.
The beginning of the rebirth of Mystery Science Theater 3000.
The inception.
Would it be the inception if it was already? You know what? You decide. Tweet us your opinions on if that term was used correctly.
If I've got my biology right, we incepted the entire thing. Hi everyone, I'm Joel Hodson, the creator of Mystery Science Theater 3000, and I'm Chaotic Neutral. Welcome to Turkey Day 2013 on YouTube. You know, Thanksgiving's always been an important date for MST3K. Not only were there 7 years of Turkey Day marathons on Comedy Central and Sci-Fi, but the show itself actually premiered on Thanksgiving 25 years ago today. Plus, if you've never been to a Thanksgiving and you live in the U.S., I really encourage you to try it. When it all comes together, well, it just gets nuts. And here, from the MST3K archives, is the promo for the very first show on Thanksgiving Day 25 years ago on UHF Channel 23, KTMA in Minneapolis. No need to adjust your monitors. It's a bit runny.
In the not-too-distant future, TV23 will present a startling new show so bold, so innovative, it will launch television comedy into the next millennium. Mystery Science Theater 3000. Starring the Twin Cities' own Joel Hodgson.
I am Joel Hodgson.
One of the country's hottest comedians, famous for his appearances on Saturday Night Live and Late Night with David Letterman.
This is one of my inventions. It's the Joel Hodgson Pocket Mohawk.
Each week, join Joel and his trusty robot pals high above the planet in the satellite of love. There'll be adventure, mystery, and fun as Joel and his crew guide you through some of the cheesiest movies ever made. Classic movies like Thunderbirds to the Rescue and the unforgettable Green Slime.
That's an asteroid. That's no asteroid, that's a battle station.
So don't leave the future behind. Join us. Become one of us. Mystery Science Theater 3000.
Looks kind of like MST3K fan fiction, right? Trust me, it's not. But as you can see, all the elements were there. The theater seats, the doorway sequence, the jumpsuit, even the robots. That unfamiliar-looking bot, though, was Beeper, a robot I made the night before that had the unique feature of being a puppet with zero charisma. One of those rare facts that is both interesting and boring at the same time. So right after the pilot, I swapped out Beeper's head for a gumball machine I had in my shop and Viola. Beeper became Servo. As Frank Kahn of TV's Frank says, history has been kind to MST3K. And I think that's true. TV Guide consistently rates MST in the top 25 cult shows, and both Time Magazine and Entertainment Weekly include MST in their top 100 TV shows of all time. As you can see, it's to the point where it's clearly getting ridiculous. But it's a good kind of ridiculous. It's not like Duck Dynasty ridiculous. Oh yeah, thanks. Cambot's doing a cameo, and Cambot, during the break, put something on. We got company. So clear the decks. It's time to test your MST3K literacy and figure out the first episode of the Turkey Day Marathon by playing a version of Name That MST3K. Recognize it? This song is the haunting end credit theme from this year's first Turkey Day episode. I know that narrows it down to every 80s movie we've ever ripped. Any guesses? And no, it's not a Foreigner or Loverboy or REO Speedwagon song, though it sure wishes it were. Why, it's the song Edge of a Dream from the episode Space Mutiny. Hey, it's me, Joel Hodson, and I'm with Jonah Ray,
Hello.
the bright young star of Mystery Science. Oh, wait, I'm not supposed to say star.
Don't call me a star.
The bright young collaborator on Mystery Science Theater.
That's nice.
The human host in the ongoing Forrester experiments, however you want to say it. He's doing a bang-up job. The show's 100% fresh on Rotten Tomatoes.
That's true, yeah.
But I don't think that can last, right?
Well, it's up to you, the audience, to make our 100% of Rotten Tomatoes sustain with our new season, MST3K, The Gauntlet.
Become a critic and offer to give ourselves 100% rating.
Yeah, exactly.
That would be the way
This
to
is the new
proceed.
payola. This is, yeah.
But anyway, this next episode is one of my favorites. It's called Laser Blast. It's got everything you want. You've seen this, right?
It's great. Actually, I hosted a screening of this movie, not the episode of the show, but this movie, Laser Blast. We found a print of this movie and did a screening of it. And it is it's a really just crazy, interesting, fun movie.
Is this a Charlie Band movie, do you think?
I think yes. Yeah, it is.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
It totally feels like it to me.
Yeah.
But yeah, what an amazing movie. Anyway, it's one of the best MSTs out there.
Mhm.
I think you're going to love it. And
Get ready for some football. It's got Hush Hush Sweet Charlotte.
Oh, that's right.
It's got. I remember I stayed up with my friend to watch this because on Comedy Central they aired the last episode on Comedy Central, like Laser Blast, which I think you guys made to be like they made to be like a series finale.
It says right here, the episode was written to serve as a series finale in case the show didn't get picked up.
That's right, and
But of course it did on Sci-Fi.
Exactly, but I remember not thinking that was going to be the last final episode. So me and my friend Donald, we watched it, and then right after, Comedy Central aired your pilot for the TV Wheel.
Oh my God! Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, and so that was a nice night in.
Cherry on the top of the whole thing.
Yeah.
Right? Awesome. Well, here's Laser Blast.
Are you ready for some football?
Ladies and gentlemen, of the world stage, prepare to witness the most mind-bending act of movie riffing ever attempted.
I present to you The Gauntlet.
The Gauntlet?
6 terrible movies ripped one after the other.
Can Jonah Heston, his robot jerks, and you at home survive 6 horrible movies back to back to back to back to
back?
We can't rip 6 movies in a row. Our brains will melt. Our souls will implode.
And now to binge the unbingeable binge.
Punch something.
Flush them the movie.
Have mercy.
Oh, kill me!
I will kill
Oh, God! Wow! That's it. I'm out of here, man. No.
Adorable.
At this
I'm just stress eating.
Oh, crap.
They trained for this?
God have mercy on our metal souls.
If I don't make it, avenge me!
Yes, here we go!
We should take a moment to pour out a little for those who didn't make it. Come on, man,
Yeah,
let
okay.
it flow.
Okay.
We'll tell you when.
Hey everybody, it's me, Joel Hodson. I'm the creator of Mystery Science Theater, and of course this is Jonah Ray, who's the new, what do we call you now, man? You've so played with my mind about this whole, what do I call you? I can't call you the host.
You could just say I'm on
Not
the
star, but I mean, I guess the human. Yeah,
Yeah,
let's just
I'm
go
the
with
new
it.
test experiment on Mystery Science Theater 3000, The Return, and the upcoming Mystery Science Theater 3000, The Gauntlet, on Netflix, which comes out on Thanksgiving Day. So what we're doing right now is a flashback, Joel. And we're flashing it back to when the Kickstarter for our season, our first season on Netflix, was well underway. And you're working hard to make sure that we get these 14 episodes made with all the people, all the help with all the people that backed us, which was incredible. And then you went to the Kickstarter offices, right?
Yeah, and I really appreciate you filling in all the background because I don't remember any of it because it was so crazy. This was right in the middle of the Kickstarter campaign. And it was so intense because when you do a Kickstarter, you are basically, it's like writing a novel in real time because people are responding. They're complaining, you're writing updates every day, you're trying to solve problems, you're having ideas, you're producing things. It's all in real time. And then in the middle of this, we were actually doing the Kickstarter, but we were also taking meetings. So I was in LA and we were taking meetings, and that's where we started the Netflix thing and talking to Netflix. And then we were back in New York or Brooklyn where Kickstarter was and doing that. So I don't know if you can tell, but I am incredibly tired during this entire production. But again, I'm just glad I get to complain about it now because I couldn't complain about it then, but I was really tired. But anyway, thank you, Kickstarter. It just changed the world for Mystery Science Theater. It was the largest Kickstarter for film or television in history. It still is. It's been how many years? 2 or 3 years almost, and it still holds that record. So thank you guys who backed it too. But anyway, here it is, the Kickstarter marathon. Hi again. I wanted to call an important meeting, so Kickstarter was nice enough to let me use their conference room. I even made an agenda. Gamba, can you put the agenda up on Still Store, please? Our agenda is eat turkey. 2, eat stuffing. 3, give thanks. 4, buy, oh, never mind. And 5, repeat. I've been here at Kickstarter all day because I'm thankful that our Kickstarter campaign has helped us connect with so many fans who want to help us bring back MST3K. After all those cheesy movies, I worked up quite an appetite. So I invited these nice people here at Kickstarter to come and take a break and enjoy this delicious feast with me. But don't worry, I've got a delicious feast for you too. Our final movie is a giant...
Joel, I'm sorry, you're actually getting a call.
Oh, check that out. Oh, it's Tom Servo, everybody. He's on the phone. Why did you call...
Michael.
Hey, why did you call Michael instead of me?
Joel, have you seen my tiny hands? It's nearly impossible for me not to dial a wrong number. What movie are you about to watch?
Oh, I was just telling our friends at home that the final movie of this year's Turkey Day Marathon is Santa Claus Conquers the Martians.
Ah, an epic tale of heroism, alien abduction, and Christmas presents. The film's only real flaw is that Santa Claus doesn't really conquer much of anything. He just kind of makes friends with the Martian kids and then goes home. It's actually pretty bogus, if you ask me.
Well, yeah, I guess it is bogus in a beautiful kind of holiday rip-off way. And speaking of holiday rip-offs, do you really want to spend another holiday without new episodes of MST3K to look forward to? Well, now you don't have to. We've got 2 weeks left in our Kickstarter campaign to bring back MST3K. And with your help, we're hoping to create up to 12 new episodes. Talk about a plentiful harvest. All right, that's enough sales talk. Now it's time to sit back and enjoy a little MST3K cheer with Santa Claus Conquers the Martians. Hey everybody, it's me, Joel Hodson, and of course Jonah Ray, and we're thrilled to introduce this next Mystery Science Theater episode.
Yeah, this is going to be the first time that an episode that I am in that will be featured on a Turkey Day Marathon. And I actually just found this out, and it's kind of blowing my mind to be involved in a thing that I grew up watching every Thanksgiving. And the episode we're going to be showing is Cry Wilderness. And now Cry Wilderness was our second episode.
Yeah.
And we liked it. We liked it just fine. But we had no idea that this would become probably the most fan favorite episode of last season.
Yeah, I think it's the highest rated one right now on IMDb, maybe for the new season.
People love this. People love Paul. People love Bigfoot.
Yeah, and a little insight into how we make MST3K. I mean, we don't know when we're making like one of the great episodes. Like the ones we're running now, it's not like we're sitting there and going, yeah, they're going to love this.
Yeah.
It's not clear. It's like we do our thing with every movie, and then it goes out in the world, and the viewers kind of decide. You guys are the ones that are kind of reflecting it all back to us. So this was one of those things because we thought Carnival Magic was going to be the one.
Yeah.
That was like the one that they'd remember us for.
Yeah, and it turns out it was just the story of a boy and his friend Bigfoot.
Yeah, exactly.
And this is really rare. The thing is, it's like we're not normally able to show any of the Netflix episodes, but because Netflix, the kindness of their hearts, like the
kindness of their algorithm.
Netflix is allowing us to show this on this marathon, which is a huge deal because you never really see other Netflix stuff that's not on Netflix, and so this is really cool. So you should let them know how much you appreciate them playing this thing. Tweet at them. Let them know.
They've been really great partners for us, and it's been so huge to have be on that platform. It's in 100 million homes, and it's been such a great thing for our show. So thank you very much, Netflix.
Yeah, tweet at them. Jonah and Joel said to thank you, Netflix. I don't know what else to say. Just send that. That exactly. It'll show up right here. Just tweet this out.
Anyway, here's Cry Wilderness, y'all. Hey everybody, it's Joel Hodson and Jonah Ray, and we're really happy to announce this mini documentary that shows a glimpse behind the scenes of season 12, The Gauntlet, which is going to premiere on Netflix in a few days on Thanksgiving.
Check it out.
We're really lucky because last season really went great. The fans seem really satisfied. We're 100% fresh on Rotten Tomatoes. The critics seem to like it. So we're like in a really good place.
What made you want to come back for season 12, Crow?
Yeah, I never really left. I mean, I just stayed after we filmed the first season. I didn't realize that we even came back. I just thought it was the same season.
I present to you The Gauntlet.
The Gauntlet?
I think it's fair to say that I love bad movies.
There's something about that dual layer of taking something that's good-bad and just dragging it out into the limelight.
Asylum, they do those knockoff movies, right?
Yeah, this must be their version of Waterworld. Wow, wow, world.
So for recording for season 12, Jonah and Hampton and Barron were all in the same room together so they could really react off each other's timing.
It helps us because the intimacy, if you will, comes across.
It's going to feel more like they are in the same room, hanging out together.
Guys, my mom made Rice Krispie treats. Come on!
Oh, yeah!
There's plenty for everybody!
This season, there's way more interaction between the Mads and the Satellite of Love denizens, and there's more at stake in terms of them together.
You better get cracking, Jonah. There is exactly 5 minutes until the next film.
It's my favorite show, and just to be involved in any way, I'd love to be there for every aspect of it.
The opportunity to be a part of it, it's awesome.
As long as people have a taste for jokes about garbage, Mystery Science Theater will be there.
Hey everybody, thanks so much. We're so happy to be part of your early Thanksgiving and to keep the tradition of Turkey Day going. You want to say anything, Jonah?
Thanks for embracing me as being the new human on Mystery Science Theater 3000. It's a lifelong dream, and it's really cool to be accepted as much as I have been, and I really can't thank the fans more. It's just a dream come true to be involved.
Also, I got to tell you, the original cast that was making the shows for the first 11 years, they all really like Jonah. They're all really happy with that decision to bring Jonah on, so they like him too. Moms like it. Kids can feel good about it.
Yeah, choosy moms choose me.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
So anyway, thanks again.
Thank you so much. Really appreciate it. Have a happy Turkey Day and watch the new episodes. We're really proud of them.
Yeah, thank you.